Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And in Windows 11, we have a option that can help you actually check if you have some space that you can actually get back on your hard drive. Now, today's computers have tremendously big hard drives, and for a lot of people, it's not a worry to erase files or get more space. But for a certain number of people, drive isn't that big, and sometimes you buy a computer with, especially with SSD drives that are more expensive, that are smaller, and you might need some space. Well, there's recommended space that you can actually check out in the Windows 11 settings. If you right-click on the Start button, go into Settings. In the Storage option, you will see, if you go down, something called Cleanup Recommendations. Cleanup Recommendations will actually scan for what's available on your hard drive that you could possibly remove. And when you click here, it actually gives you the recommendations. For example, in my case, it says the recycle bin has 20 gigabytes of storage that I could actually free up. So this is something I want to clean up. Downloads, 19 gigabytes. Now, it depends how you use downloads. For me, downloads is something I don't erase because I often go and refer back to some of the files I downloaded in the past. So I will not actually touch this, but you can actually remove some of this stuff. So for example, here, I can click Cleanup 19.6. I click Continue. It's going to clean up, and after it actually has done so, the information will be updated and my files will be gone from the recycle bin. For other purpose, there are also options of large and unused files that you can check out. So it's going to tell you some of the stuff that you might have on your hard drive that might be good to remove, for example, because you haven't used them in a long time. So it's going to give you last time you opened a file, last time you opened something, and it will give you also the file size, how much space you might actually be using. Another thing that's interesting here in the cleanup recommendations, because one of the recommendations is, of course, apps, unused apps. Here, you can see how much space apps that you might not be using are taking. For example, here it's giving me a lot of my background wallpaper that I used to actually use on Windows 10. They're still available here with the space that they actually take. So if I want, I can actually remove, put a check mark in front of whatever I want to remove here, and say, well, okay, these are the apps that I actually am not using. And of course, that could be wallpaper, that could be apps in general. All you have to do is put the check mark and, of course, clean up the amount of space from the apps at the same time. So this is a way to get space back. So it's up to you to really just check out what you are cleaning up, what is important for you in the storage cleanup recommendations to check out. But once that is done, you actually have the the possibility to clean up more. Here it's still checking out and cleaning up my files for the recycle bin. As you notice, recycle bin is not an option anymore because it will be completely cleaned up after this is over. So cleanup recommendations could be something to check out if you want to get back some space for your hard drive, especially if you have a small SSD. Cleaning up might be something interesting for to get more space on the hard drive. Sometimes it could be because you want to upgrade to Windows, another type of Windows, or it could be an app that you install and says doesn't have enough space. So you can check that out in the cleanup recommendations. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.